name is Daniel Kendall. I am the owner and operator of All Star Wrestling. I am here today with my very good friend, the 10-time Junior United States Heavyweight Champion, Action Mike Jackson. Also here with my very good friend, the fireman, Jerry Joyner. I'm here to talk to you today about this Saturday night. This Saturday night, August the 17th, City of Lights, Dora, Alabama. Big night of professional wrestling action. Championship matches taking place. Tag team tournament matches taking place. You do not want to miss this Saturday night. It is going to be a spectacular night of professional wrestling. Mike, let's talk a little bit. We hadn't been around in a couple of months. Things have happened. People have had things that needed to be done. But we're back.
Absolutely.
We are back. Let's just get right into it. Got a guy who's been loyal to All-Star Wrestling. I don't like his tactics sometimes. Stephon Dunn.
Yep.
Going to be in a Southern heavyweight title match against a guy I really don't like right now, Johnny Rage.
You know, Daniel, you speak about Johnny Rage. He's been around for a lot of years. He won the title. He's a threat to be reckoned with, whether we like him or we don't like him. He holds the gold, as the old saying goes. But, you know, Stephon Dunn is a young and upcoming wrestler. I've talked to Stephon Dunn, wrestled Stephon Dunn. I've sat down with Stephon Dunn over and over and over and said, look, Stephon, you don't have to do this. You're too good to do this kind of tactics. You don't have to wrestle like this guy. Don't have to wrestle like that guy. Find your own style. Come out. Do the things that you know that you're trained to do. And you got a chance. That Saturday night at the City of Lights, he's got the golden opportunity. It's the biggest night of his career. I don't know if he's ever held a belt in his life. I know he's been wrestling a couple of years. I don't know if he's ever won anything really big. But this is your opportunity, Stephon Dunn. And if you're out there listening to this, you're seeing what I'm saying, you're listening to what I'm saying, know this. You don't get many opportunities. What's going to happen to you is like everybody else. If you don't perform and you don't do well here, what you do is go from the top of the ladder to the bottom of the ladder, and you got to crawl every one of those rungs back up to the top. So your chance is here. It's not tomorrow. It won't be next month. It's tonight. It's Saturday night. And if you blow this, it's on you. So think what you're doing. Johnny Rage is not going to do a lot of flying and jumping and hitting the ropes and all because he's gotten bigger than a great outdoors. I mean, it looks like a backstop. But I'll tell you one thing. Johnny Rage knows about the business. He knows inside that circle. He's got a great RKO that he calls it, or whatever his finishing move is, or whatever it is. You need to stay away from him. You do what you're trained to do. You're younger, you're smaller, you're quicker. You got to out-quick him. Gordon Soddy said it better than anybody else in the world. When a man is on the mat, everybody's the same size. So, Stephon, ball is in your court.
Well, good luck to Stephon Dunn because he's going to need it. Now let's talk about semifinals of the tag team tournament. This has been going on for several months now. Got Thundercat and my friend the fireman Jerry Joyner against Jay Blade and Jay Impact.
Wow. Well, you know about Jay Impact. You've seen him. I don't know if Jay Impact has ever been a part of All-Star Wrestling. I don't think he's ever wrestled for All-Star. Making his debut at All-Star Championship Wrestling. Newcomer in there. Jay Blade, you can't say enough about Jay Blade. He, to me, pound for pound, might be one of the very best in the business. You know, you talk about a high flyer. He does things on that rope that I can't do, that I wish I could do. So they've got a match, and Thundercat, he's probably been about as low as anybody at All-Star Championship Wrestling. He's got moves. This ought to be an exciting match. And you put the fireman in there. You got Jerry Joyner sitting with us right here today. Jerry's got in this business now. I'm not sure Jerry is excited about being in it anymore. When he got in that thing, he probably thought it was a little different. I know you're going to talk to him about that in just a minute. But you got Thundercat, Jerry Joyner. That's the semifinals. Jerry, Thundercat.
Me and Thunder could not ask for a better partner. We made it to the number 4 finals. Me, off the street, nothing about wrestling. I just used to watch it. I grew up watching it, and now here I am facing number 4 in the tag team champion.
Chance to be a champion.
Chance to be something. as you know, I won the belt. Shortest time there was in a belt.
Yeah.
But I did win.
I think that was Johnny Rage's fault too.
That was-
That was his. You know, I grew up watching wrestling. To me, it looked so easy on TV.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I hurt so much now, and it's been 2 months, and I'm still hurting from the beating they gave me.
Well, Jerry, let me say this. I know when you and I talked, way before you got in it,
Right.
all the times you came to talk to me about wrestling, you know, it's not supposed to happen like it happened.
Right.
First of all, a couple of guys come out and double suplex you on your
Right,
head,
right.
break your neck. Then you got next to kin,
Yep.
strap you up like a child and beat you with a belt. That's not wrestling.
Right,
That's
right.
not what you wanted to get into.
Right. That's what was not
But-
what I was expecting.
The good thing is, if you guys can pull this off,
Right.
and you can win this match, and then of course I got to say this: if the next of kin beats me in my surprise tag team partner,
Right.
then you guys face off. You'll get revenge for those guys.
Right.
Well, somewhere down that line in this business, you're going to get revenge. You're going to get those guys again. You're going to get the next of kin again to pay for it.
Right.
So, you know, Jerry, I'm glad you're in it. You bring something different to the table. All Stars excited to have you as a part of professional wrestling. So, you know,
I'm glad
Jerry,
to be
good
here.
luck. And somebody told me you love Dusty Rhodes. Maybe you're going to be the next Dusty Rhodes.
Hey, that was my dream
He's
growing
great.
up when I was a child. Batwell Auditorium, we used to come and watch him every Saturday, Fridays. I love Dusty Rhodes.
I worked with him for many years. He was a class
And,
act.
you know, I
Class
used to
act.
watch y'all wrestle.
He was great.
Now, you know, it took a long time for me to get into wrestling. You know, 59 years.
Yep.
But I made up my mind. This is what I want to do, and we're just going to see how it all turns out.
Nobody could tell me no. I know exactly how you feel.
No,
Go ahead.
Now let's talk about a match that you're going to be involved in. 2 months ago, you came out. Tony couldn't come because his doctor said, you know, Tony can't wrestle anymore.
Right.
They wouldn't let you go get a partner. So this time it's you and a mystery partner against two men that I'm not going to lie to you, Mike, I despise them. Aiden Miles and Rob Garvin, better known as the next of kin.
Call themselves two bad guys. Well, let me tell you something next to kin. I got a little surprise for you. Came to the ring last time, went to get another partner, and you guys would not let me have a partner. Oh, you signed a contract. Oh, you did this. You tied Daniel's hands. Well, that was okay, because I did it exactly what I said. I would wrestle you by myself, had you beat, and you guys got disqualified. A little trick on it. Well, I got a little surprise for you this time. I'll be there this time. So Aiden Miles, Big Bad Brock Garvin, you guys come, because this is the semifinals also. If we can win this match, then we're in the finals for the tag team championship.
Right.
I've held a lot of belts at All-Star, but I've never, ever held the tag team championship.
That's right.
So, me and my partner, I'm looking forward to it. Be ready next to kin, because this might be the night that you wish you'd stayed at home.
Now, let me tell you about something special I have going on. I promised people that I was going to crown a brand new light heavyweight champion.
Right.
So we're going to do that this Saturday night in a special one-night only 5-man rumble. No time limit, no disqualification. Anything goes. You can be eliminated by pinfall, by submission, by being thrown over the top rope. Last man standing in that match will be the brand new light heavyweight champion. You got the Thundercat. You got Jay Blade. You got Jay Impact, Stephon Dunn, and Aiden Miles, Brock Garvin. All of those guys going to be in that match. The last man standing, Mike Jackson, will be in a belt that you've held before, the light heavyweight championship.
When you got a Royal Rumble, you draw these names out of a hat. Anything goes. You have no idea what may happen, who you may wrestle. Thundercat could be wrestling Jay Blade for all I know. It doesn't matter. You're trying to win. This is a match where there's no friends, and you can get eliminated. What I like to call this thing is a double chance, because that night they can win this belt, then they can win another belt. We could have a man holding two belts when they walk out there that night.
You're right.
But the bottom line of this thing is pretty simple: is you you may get submitted, you may get thrown over the top rope, you may get pinned. There's 3 or 4 different ways that you can be eliminated in this thing. So it's pretty dangerous with these guys. And I told you this before, Daniel. I've told the fans this. The most dangerous match in professional wrestling is a battle royal. Why? Because you can't see what's going on behind you.
Right.
I've seen guys get their shoulders torn apart, their knees torn out, because they never saw that guy was in the far side over there coming at them.
You're right.
So this could be the most exciting match that the All-Stars had in a long time. You're putting 5 top junior heavyweights, lightweights in there that can fly, that can do everything known to man. You got friends, you got enemies, you got no friends now, you got no enemies. Everybody's on their own. Winner take all.
You're right.
But you're guaranteed somebody's going to walk in there with that title.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not, and I repeat this, do not want to miss Saturday night in Dora, Alabama. Mike Jackson's going to be there. Jerry Joyner's going to be there. It's going to be a great, great night of professional wrestling, one that you don't want to miss. Championships will be decided. Tag team finals will be decided. Everything could happen that night to change All-Star Wrestling drastically.
And one thing, Daniel, every week, it doesn't matter, every time we're at the City of Lights for All-Star Wrestling, somebody says, I want to get on the front row, and I didn't get a front row seat.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is call Daniel or call me, and we'll reserve them. You can walk in we start at 7:30. You can walk in at 7:29 and a half, and your seat will be there.
Yep.
So come and get on the front row. That's where all the action is. So all you got to do is make a phone call.
Make a phone call, 205-936-9050 for Mike Jackson, 205-983-0813 for myself. Give us a call. Let us know you want those front row seats, and we'll give them to you. Family-friendly show. You never, ever have to worry about what your kids are watching when you come to All-Star Wrestling. And please don't ever forget that. If you need anything, give me a call. Give Mike Jackson a call. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you Saturday night in Dora, Alabama.